Hi there, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the weekly reading for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, if you don't know your Moon and Rising sign, check a link called alwaysastrology.com. That's in the description box. And that way you can learn your entire birth chart. And if you need additional messages for the week, you can always check out your Moon and Rising sign. Rising is also considered ascendant, so it's the same thing. It is for Aquarius for the week of June 13th to the 20th. As always, I'll be doing a general reading, so whatever's most prominent in your life, I'll get you to apply these messages to, and hopefully they are healing and helpful for you. I will be doing a 3-card spread with the Healing with the Angels Tarot here, but unlike last week, I am going to pull the bottom of the deck card for general energy for the week. I just have a preference for doing that for a 3-card spread, so I will do that. And then as always, we'll pull additional cards from both the Wisdom of the Oracle Tarot and the Medicine card deck here. So Aquarius, information about the cards that I'm using and my ebook are in the description box, as well as a little write-up about why I do what I do. There's a bunch there, so I'm going to keep shuffling. And then I'm really happy to announce that within, I suspect between 3 or 4 weeks, I'm probably going to start uploading more personal videos. So sort of face-to-face, to get to know you guys better and really start injecting some definitive ideas about how to heal ourselves and how to create healing in the world. So I look forward to that and creating a new relationship with you that way. So in the meantime, let's say a little prayer and get the reading started. Aquarius, I wish for you all a success, joy, and wellness. I call upon Archangels Michael, Gabriel, Metatron, and Uriel to guide this reading in peace, clarity, protection, and wisdom. And I ask that Gaia please bless this reading for Aquarius. So far in the central position, we have the card Signs. This always, especially if it's in a central position, it always screams at me that something is right in front of you. Something is right under your nose. You might even be tripping over it. Something is really evident to you or trying to make itself evident to you in order to bring you to higher vibration, a place that you really dream about, a place that you really feel comfortable in and that you want to be. But you've neglected or looked past it or haven't been willing to receive those signs or messages. And this week is the week to pay attention to those. And the fun thing about the signs card, particularly in the central position here, is that it could be really exciting. It could, that sign could be a flashbulb moment. It could be, in that, split second. But the fun part of that is that it could come out of nowhere and where you least expect it. So sure, it'd be great if it comes from a loved one or someone that you expected it to come from, but it could happen in, you're overhearing a conversation, or you're in a lineup and something is said that isn't even directed, quote unquote, to you, but it's really meaningful to you and it means the world to you, and you can capitalize on it somehow. So that's the whole point around the signs this week. It's just about being aware of what's going on around you. Of course, signs can come not only in the waking state, but that can be considered a dream. It can be considered a type of meditation. Whatever it is, whatever those signs are, or whatever that sign is, its major focus this week, or its major message to you this week, is to pay attention to what's already in front of you that you might have looked past previously. Something that wasn't important or that you didn't deem as important is going to be really illuminating this week. And again, with the signs card, there's always a level of excitement to it. Okay, there's always it's like the eureka type thing. But another way to look at that as well, and I forget who coined this, you'll have to fill me in if you know off the top of your head. There's another way of I think it was Isaac Asimov who said, there are these moments where you know, we expect these signs, these revelations to be eureka, you know, I got it, light bulb. But there's another way of looking at it, and as he states, you know, yeah, those are important, but there's another way to address it, and that's these moments of, well, isn't that funny? You know, or, well, isn't that interesting? So those moments, I'm going to insist, are the same. That eureka moment is the same as, huh, you know, isn't that funny? Or something that you're becoming aware of, that you weren't before for whatever reason, okay, is the signs issue here. And then, as always, some terminology to contemplate this week are, simply reading from the cards, are the terms trust, signs, balance, and nature. So just some terms to contemplate on. Some one word over the other might hit you a certain way this week, or you might be like, I really get that, or I needed to hear that, or what have you. So the general energy card that I drew from the bottom of the deck is trust. Its sister card in the traditional tarot, of course, is the judgment card. This is about trusting. This is about faith. Another term, I'm actually surprised they didn't use faith for this deck, but they're interchangeable in this regard. Trust and faith are interchangeable. Probably not going to feel like you're out of your comfort zone by doing that. I think that you are a faithful, trusting person because of your inherently strong ego and willingness and ability to get over hard times or difficult times. You also have an ability to look at things from a higher perspective, from elevated points of view, from, you know, humanitarian points of view. So if you can apply that to your own life and to yourself, I think that you'll feel a lot calmer and more relaxed this week, particularly if you're looking for signs, or looking for a message, or looking for a way out or into something. Have faith this week that these will be shown to you, these will be made available to you. It's just about keeping yourself open to them, keeping yourself in the frame of mind that you're ready for the next level, okay? Whatever that next level is for you. So again, looking at the signs card here, we have a woman who's creating her own universe with both of her hands. She is present, she is there in the moment, but she's creating these for herself. So like I said, like, things are happening around us all the time that we don't pay attention to, but you're going to be a participant in this revelation, okay? That you're going to be a participant in it somehow. So again, with the excitement, there's a lot of excitement around here. So one of the additional message cards here is balance. Its card in the traditional tarot is the card of justice. Oh, sorry. I meant to say this was temperament. If I said it was justice, sorry. So this is the temperament card. This is about trust and faith. And then, so similarly, however, we do have balance, which is the sign of Libra. So you could have Librans in your life this week, or anything having to do with Libra qualities. This is about relationships, communication, seeing both sides of an issue. Its planet is Venus, so there could be items around beauty, romance, the elevation of the romantic spirit. But balance with regard to a general matter is that this is the point of interest this week, is to develop or maintain or introduce balance to something that seems like it's a little bit out of sorts. If that something is you, please remember to have faith in yourself and faith in the highest good, that whatever is being presented to you is to create a dichotomy or a polar to which you might even have to take sides this week, Aquarius. That could very well be the issue with regards to balance here. If there is something that's out of balance. However, if things are in balance, it's a really lovely place to work from. So if you're already here and you want to get to next level, whatever that is for you, fill in the blank. I think in maintaining this level of balance here, and it could just be something as simple as work-life balance, right? But it could be health, and it could be finance, etc. And then with your final card with the 3-card spread here is nature. This is always beautiful to have because this person is just really present in nature. So she has a bouquet of flowers in her hand. She's also touching the branch of a tree. Now, psychologically speaking, they even report this in things like Psychology Today and so forth. But interesting to note is the fact that nature actually does have quantifiable healing qualities on the human form, in the human mind. There's even been photographs of individuals who are experiencing, not of them, sorry, but photographs shown to individuals experiencing depression or anxiety and these types of illnesses, of trees, tree bark, roots of trees in nature, leaves on the tree, just photographs. And while they're hooked up to this equipment and they're being studied scientifically, it's been shown to reduce stress, fear, and anxiety in these very people. So just something to look at in terms of health and healing is your relationship to nature. Certainly if you are out and about in nature on the regular, congratulations. It's a beautiful way to be. It's a beautiful way to reconnect with the earth. And it's a beautiful way to reconnect with our biological beings, right? So much of the time we're drawn out of ourselves. We're drawn into social media, into anything having to do with the internet, anything having to do with just getting by, right? There's so much struggle in the world, but if we can maintain this balance here, and like I said, however that appeals to you in your life in a general way this week, I'm going to suggest that nature is a part of that balancing act for you this week. So if you are a part of it, wonderful. Keep it up. However, if this is a calling card for you to reignite that relationship or to reassess the relationship or non-relationship, as it were, that you have with nature or the natural world, there is a call here to reignite that relationship, Aquarius. This is very healing and important for you this week in particular. It also might be another avenue of sign revealing or revelations for you. Okay, so you have a really deep, this is a really high magic card. We have the card Deep Knowing. We see two moons here and a barn owl. This is high occult magic. This is reaching into something that is unknown, unseen, unfamiliar. It might even feel what, we might call weird. But I'm going to tack wonderful onto that too. Sometimes these are the most beautiful places to be because it is about new discovery. It is about secrets. It is about the divine that not everyone has access to because not everyone's interested in it. But this week you are. Like I said, with the moon, anything having to do with the moon, the night is about, we see deep knowing here, but it's occult magic, not necessarily religious. There are issues concerning females here because we have the yang to the yin. We're looking at polar opposites, okay? That's all I'm doing here is I'm looking at the moon as opposed to the sun and the energies. So we're looking at secrets, dreams, females. We're looking at occult knowledge. We're looking at anything having to do with the nighttime, the spirit world. We're looking at dreams, feminine energy, female healing energy. This could be a Cancerian in your life, Aquarius. This could be someone who has a Cancer sun, moon, or rising in your world this week, just because the moon is ruled by Cancer. So just some avenues and terms to look at here with regard to the week ahead. But when I say it's heavy magic, I don't mean anything negative or anything related to that. I just mean that there's something that feels extremely powerful that you can't necessarily put your finger on. You might not even want to. You might even just be enjoying this sort of, you're being pulled out of this static sense or this, everything has its place, everything is in its place, and and there's an order. But this is a little bit disordered. Not bad, not negative, but it's whimsical. It's going to shake things up a little bit. But, like I said, trust, have faith that this is for the best. Keep balance, look for those signs, be ready and willing to accept those, and of course, reestablish or connect with nature if that's something you're involved with. Your final card here is the whale. Its keyword is record keeper. This is really interesting, of course. next to deep knowing. Record keeper and deep knowing is pretty much the same message. We're looking at a huge star here. Its sister card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is the Star card. This is about wishes and dreams. It's really interesting as well to note that the Star card in the traditional Tarot is related to the sign Aquarius. And here you have the sign Cancer. So you might be dealing with someone who's a Cancerian themselves, or you could even have, as a rising or a moon sign yourself, Cancer in your own chart. Or you could be looking to find out how to connect, how to deal with these issues, how to get to the next level, etc., with a Cancerian or with someone who has occult knowledge. And with the record keeping, this is just all about taking stock of where you've been and where you plan to go in the near future. So listen, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful and healing on some level for you. As always, if you have a moment, sound off below. Let me know how this works out for you this week. I'll be really interested in hearing how this pans out for you. Make sure you subscribe as well, because I upload videos for your zodiac sign every week, Aquarius. In the meantime, take good care, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye for now.